Hi, thanks for your interest in Florida Adult Baseball and registering for the fall 2023 season for the 35 and over division. I'm Kenan McKay, and I help run the 35 plus division as well as managing the White Sox. I've been playing adult baseball in the region for over 25 years, so perhaps we've met. If not, I look forward to meeting you at one of our Sunday morning preseason practices starting July 16th. If you have not yet watched the video explaining the principles of the 35 plus division, please do so before registering. We want to be sure the 35 and over division is the perfect fit for you. Registration for the new season is now open. This video is fairly detailed, but that's because I want to answer all of your questions. Feel free to play at a double speed if that helps you. Lots of the information is also included in the registration form, so you can read that as well. There is also a separate video of frequently asked questions for new players. Let me start with the most important and most confusing parts before you doze off. The most important part is that August 1st is the registration deadline. If you are certain you are playing, even if you can't pay today, please register right now. Because we're trying to expand the league, we really need to know who is playing as soon as possible. You must be registered and have your deposit paid by August 1st to play in the fall. The August 1st deadline will not be extended. Okay, a couple questions. So if you're certain you are playing, when should you register? Right now. When is the deadline? August 1st at the latest. It will not be extended. Okay, now let's talk about the most confusing part, the deposit amount. Everyone, except part-time players, will pay at least $120 deposit. Part-time players are discussed in a separate video, but they will pay a $50 deposit. Okay, so the deposit starts at $120. If you need a jersey, then you add $30 and pay $150. All new players must order a jersey. Returning players can order a jersey as well. Perhaps you want one for your biggest fan, or you just need a spare. Or maybe you shrunk a little and need a smaller size. All right, if you need a hat, then you'll add $15 and pay $165. All new players must order a hat. Returning players who do not have a matching hat must order a hat. Let's look good. Let's all look like we're on the same team. Trust me, we're making your life easier and saving you time and money by getting your hat for you. If you want us to get socks, a belt, or a helmet, you can add those during registration as well, and you will just add those to your deposit amount. We are simply trying to make your life easier, and don't worry, we will wait until we know what team you are on before we order any apparel. Please pay today, if possible. If not, the deposit deadline is August 1st. Only players who have paid their deposit by August 1st will be put on rosters and will continue to be able to attend practices in August. Okay, you survived the most confusing part. Lastly, by September 1st, you will need to pay the final $100 for the remainder of the season. Everyone, except free agents, will have a payment of exactly $100 due by September 1st. Again, if you are certain you are playing, please, and you have the money, please pay your full amount today. This is a volunteer-run league, so always do your best to make life easy for me and the other volunteers by sending responses and making payments as soon as possible. The league can only be successful if we can plan ahead. Help us, help you by being quick to pay and reply when asked. Everyone will be paid in full by September 1st, and we will be ready to start the season and never have to worry about money again. The total cost for the season is $220 plus any apparel. Although $220 might sound like a lot, it's just $15 a game. This is a non-profit league run by volunteers, and we do everything we can to keep the costs as low as possible because I pay the exact same amount as you do. No free rides. Wait a minute, I have breaking news. We're introducing an exciting sponsorship program this season that could help pay for your entire season. More details will be out soon about the sponsor program. Don't miss it. But let me just say this. If you own a business or work for someone who does, it's a no-brainer to become a sponsor of this league. Start thinking of a sponsor today, and hopefully you'll be able to get them on board so that they can help pay for your registration for the upcoming season. If you know you are likely to recruit a sponsor, don't pay your dues today, but we'll need the dues from the sponsor by August 1st, okay? If you get a sponsor later, we'll refund your dues once we receive payment from the sponsor. All right, enough about money. Let's get on to playing some baseball. Registration will ask you many questions. That's because we want to make the teams as balanced as possible, so each game is as close as possible. Please be 100% honest when entering your skill levels, okay? If you're under 40 and end up being just too awesome, you will be sent down to the 19 plus division, and you will have to purchase a second jersey as well as pay the correct dues for that division. Don't try to outsmart the system. If you're a young stud, you can't hide from me. The best way to be sure the 35 plus division is the right fit for you is just to start attending the practices starting on July 16th. Okay? The practices will be held at Police Athletic League in downtown Bradenton. We call the Police Athletic League PAL. PAL is a great facility. It has 2 batting cages and additional tiny fields that we can use for grounders. Practices will begin every Sunday morning starting July 16th, okay, at 8:30 in the morning. That's right, 8:30. The 35 plus division plays all of our games on Sundays at 9. So get used to being at the ballpark at 8:30. Please watch the video at the end to hear the importance of attending practices, okay? Once we hit August, the free practices are for registered players only. We will use the 4 August practices to create balanced teams. If things go according to plan, eventually we'll use them as scrimmages to test out the balance of power. We will not practice Labor Day weekend. September 10th will be our opening day. We will play every Sunday for 14 weeks. We do plan to play on the Thanksgiving weekend. If we have 4 teams, as we hope, the final 2 weeks will be playoffs, and the championship game is scheduled for December 10th. All games are 9 innings and start on Sundays at 9 a.m. We believe all the games will be at PAL or Heritage Harbor. That's it. Hopefully, that's all you need to know for the upcoming season. If you are a new player, please be sure to watch the frequently asked questions video, as well as the video discussing the philosophy of the 35 plus division. If you plan on playing, please go to fladultbaseball.com right now and click on the 35 plus registration button to get registered for the upcoming season. I will see you at the ballpark.